Glam fam, welcome back to my channel. Today's look was inspired by this outfit and this jewelry. Shout out to my sister Mina and my mom. So this outfit is actually my sister's. She wore this to my wedding and I've never actually borrowed this outfit from her. Perks of having sisters and a mom who share the same size as you is that you get to borrow all their clothes. But I'll just give you like a quick twirl. So like the whole midsection is all sequins and then the back has a train. The jewelry is actually my mom, so shout out to my mama too, Tahira, for lending me this jewelry to create this look for you guys. So when I was going through like all of our desi clothes and I saw this outfit, I was like, Mina, you have to let me borrow this outfit so I can do a makeup look on it. And she was like, okay. So this is the look that I came up with for you guys. It was a lot of freaking work. This is the longest I have ever spent doing my makeup in my entire life. And it's just because of these stupid ass rhinestones. When I started doing the black smoky eye, I was like, I want it to be different because I'm not a traditional makeup type. Like there has to be glitter, there has to be something that makes the look pop for me to want to do it, especially with desi clothes. The funny thing is that I wasn't even trying to film today. I was like, I'll just do a simple black smoky eye and call it a day. But then I had this vision, and whenever I have a vision, it takes me the whole day. You guys, it is now 2:39 a.m. and it's Thursday night and I'm over here dressed like this. So if you guys are not grateful that you have a Humna Glam in your life, then screw you, and you better subscribe because I work so hard on creating these looks. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look. If you want to see how I got it, then just keep on watching. Alright, let's get started. First, I want to apologize for my low energy in this video today. I wasn't even trying to really film today because I'm cramping so bad, but gotta grind till I shine. So I'm going to start out with the 39L Hit the Lights Morphe eyeshadow palette. You guys have seen me use this palette previously. I am doing a black smoky eye today, so I'm using the black shades from this palette. So there's a matte black and then there's a black that has glitter in it. So I'm going to be using those shades and the dark brown shades. The colors don't have names on them, but I'll just point out which ones I use. So I'm doing eyes first because this is a black smoky eye and I know I'm going to make a mess. Hold on, tea break. Y'all appreciate my mug? It's from Amazon. I've been loving drinking tea lately, like Ceylon tea or green tea, and then I put like a slice of an orange in it and it gives it a really nice taste. So that's what I'm drinking currently. Okay, let's get started for real this time. Alright, first I'm starting out with my brow bone highlight. I'm taking MAC rice paper and I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bones. And as you can see, I'm being really sloppy with this. This eye look is gonna be one of those eye looks that looks really messy in the beginning until everything comes together towards the end. I feel like all my eye looks are actually like that, to be honest. So first I'm going to go into this shade right here as a transition color, and then I'm going to take this dark brown shade and this brown shade right here and deepen up my crease with it. So I'm just going to like speed through this step because I'm going to keep building on it anyway throughout the whole look. So right now I'm just laying it down as like a base. If you guys notice, I didn't prime my eyelids because this is a black smoky eye, so I actually need some of the hyperpigmentation in my eye to help everything look really smoky and stuff, so it doesn't really matter that I didn't prime my eyelids.
On the, what do you call it? Target trash bags.
Now I'm going into this dark brown shade right here and I'm going to deepen up my crease. Whatever's left on the brush, I'm actually just taking it all throughout my lid to get rid of any shine or like oiliness that I have on my lid. Alright, even though I haven't really blended everything out as neatly as I could, I am just going into the black shade. This has glitter in it, so I'm going to be applying this all over my lid right now, and I'll just adjust the blending and stuff after I apply that shade. Now you could apply like a black eyeliner or something to make it look even more black, but oh my god, did this really just happen to me? Anyway, yeah, you could apply something like a black eyeliner or like a base to make this look even more black, but I'm not doing that because this shadow itself is already really pigmented, so I don't need to put down a base before. And if I feel like it's not going on opaque, I can always just wet this color with like a face mist or even just plain water, honestly, to make it go on really opaque. And you'll get the same effect instead of having to put down a base first and adding like an extra step in this makeup look. And please, please, please do your eye makeup first for this look, especially if you're messy like I am. So if you're doing this look at home and you're using the same palette that I'm using, so I showed you guys that I used this black sparkly color first. So I'm actually also going on top of it with the matte black just to make sure that it looks fully opaque, because I'm finding that with the sparkles, it's not necessarily going on as even as I thought it would. So I'm just like using my finger and applying the black on top of that. And right now, obviously, I'm not being as neat as I possibly could. First of all, it's black eyeshadow. And second of all, I haven't neatened anything out yet. I am going to do that after I lay the colors down first. And I'm dabbing into the matte black and the dark brown together so that I can create a softer blend between the two colors. Alright, so I did my other eye really quickly, and as you can see, I took that medium brown, the warm tone, pretty high, just because it was getting hard to blend because of the black. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to carve out underneath this brow bone area again, but this time I'm going to do it with concealer, and I'm going to have to end up cleaning up my brows again anyway. So I'm just going to take my concealer and I'm going to take a really small brush, because if I take something big, like if I take my regular brush that I usually use to carve out my concealer, this is the Morphe M224, it's going to be too big and I'm going to end up messing up this area. I still want it to be high, but obviously I don't want it touching my brow bone the way it is right now. So I'm actually going into the Morphe M160 over 1/16 brush. And just to let you guys know, whenever you do a black smoky eye like the way I have here, always blend into a warmer color like a dark brown or a medium brown or something, especially if you're medium skin tone like me or darker, because if you use like a gray, it's gonna make your whole skin tone look ashy. Alright, so that's about it for cleaning it up, and now I'm gonna take this brush, the flat brush, and just like blend this in. So that's what the smoky eye looks like right now. And now I've wiped off my Morphe M506 brush and I'm dipping back into the warm brown shade and the light brown shade that I was using. And now I'm going to fix this blend right here. Again, I'm going back into MAC rice paper, and now I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone. For real this time. See how much neater that looks already? So don't worry if it looks crazy. You just have to clean it up throughout the process. And now I'm going into my Morphe E27 brush, and I'm just softly blending this edge right here into the brow bone highlight. Alright, and now we can move on to eyeliner. I'm taking the NYX Epic Ink eyeliner. This is like the eyeliner that I always use. And it's probably not going to show up on here, but I'm doing it just because I want there to be a guide for the glitter that I apply later on. Alright, I'm just going to do my other eye really quickly, and then I'm going to apply my lashes. I'm taking the Lily lashes in the style Mykonos. Alright, for glitter, I'm taking my NYX Liquid Crystal, and this is in the silver shade. This is a really good dupe for the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liners. I didn't have a silver one by Urban Decay, so that's why I'm using this NYX one today. But I have used this before, and it is pretty good quality. So I'm just going to use this glitter, and you see where I did that guide of the wing liner? So I'm just going to go above that guide with the silver glitter. Now trust me, it does help to look down, but it's actually helping me to do this with my eyes upward so I can kind of see where my lashes are, because since I applied my lashes already, they are kind of getting in my way. And you can do it as thick or as thin as you want. I kind of want to do it on the thick side because you will see why very shortly. Alright, and now because glitter liner is not enough for me, I'm going in with these crystals. I actually got these from Amazon, like, I don't know when, but like a year back. I'm sure you guys can easily find. And it comes in like different sizes. This is probably not the best way to organize these crystals, but I'm gonna use like maybe a medium size, and I'm gonna put it all along that glitter line. Alright, now this part is very tedious, but if you're doing this at home, what I would recommend is, so take your glue and like squirt some out onto something. So I'm just squirting some out onto the Lily Lashes packaging, and you're gonna need a tweezer, but not like a regular tweezer that's slanted. You would probably want to use a tweezer that is straight so that you can pick up the crystals, especially because they're really small. I'm gonna go thin in the beginning, and the rest of them will be the same size. And also you need the smallest bit of glue. Don't overdo it with the glue because it will ooze out from underneath the crystal. This was supposed to go on top of my silver line, but it ended up going kind of above it. But I ain't mad. It's like a triple line effect. Oh, this is so tedious. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys, but it helps if your crystals are upside down so you can pick them up, flip it, put the glue on, and then stick it on your eye. And I took a really small baby one and put it right at the end, so like it kind of tapers out with the glitter. I actually just popped off like the front too because I feel like I want to put the smaller ones here. Alright, so I ended up doing like 4 of the little baby ones all throughout this intersection, and then I went one size up and did the entire line, and then right when I got to the end I did one more tiny little baby one to make it seem like it's kind of tapering out. So I'm just going to repeat this same thing on the other eye, and I don't know when I'll get back to you because it does take a long time, and if you're OCD like me, like you're going to end up removing and reapplying, and it can get really messy. So make sure you have enough time to do this look. Alright y'all, we are done with the eyes for now. My back and neck are done, but I am just wiping off whatever excess shit I have all over my face. I did like wipe my face so many times in between doing my whole eye makeup. I'm actually gonna take my nose pin out too because I have a star nose pin on right now, and I don't think that's gonna go with this look. Alright, so first for the face, I'm taking the Body Shop Vitamin C Primer. My skin has been acting out a lot lately. I don't know why. So for foundation today, I'm actually going in with the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. This is in the shade SX11, and you can use this as like a concealer or a foundation. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and use this as a foundation today. And the thing about this is that it can be kind of thick. So if you're gonna use it as like a foundation, you want to sheer it out as much as possible. So that's why I'm applying it with this tiny brush first. This is the Morphe M335, and I'm just kind of roughly applying it all over my face, and then I'm gonna go in with the sponge and kind of melt it into my skin. So now, without taking any additional product, I'm going in with my Beauty Blender, and this time, this is actually the Beauty Blender, you guys. I haven't used the Beauty Blender in so long, but I had it, so I was like, let me just use it. It was the only clean sponge that I had in my collection. It's really damp, and that's what I'm using to kind of shear this whole thing out.
Here's a flower for Jenna.
Thank you.
You like it?
I love it. You guys, look at this. Dee just brought me apples and peanut butter.
Love it.
Love you. Oh, another reason I'm using the Sensual Skin Enhancer as a foundation today, since I have this black smoky eye thing going on, I don't want any shadows on my face. I want everything to be really flawless, and this gives you that flawless look because this is pure pigment. It's so thick and goopy that it covers everything. It even covers tattoos. So I highly recommend it if you guys are looking for full coverage, but it does feel really thick on your skin. So that's just something to keep in mind. Now for concealer, I'm taking my Fenty Beauty in the shade 290, and I am using that to conceal underneath my eyes. And again, I'm going pretty heavy with this stuff because I want my face to be really flawless, full coverage, because I have black eyeshadow on, so I want everything else to be very muted. So I'm even taking my concealer a little bit to clean up this inside shape of the eyeshadow because I don't want it to be that dark in the inner corners, and I haven't highlighted my inner corners yet either, so I want to make sure that it's very neat and prepped before I go in and do that. Alright, to set my whole face pretty much, I'm taking my Morphe loose powder. This is in the pink shade, so I'm going to just go ahead and use that. And I'm just dusting it off right away. I'm not baking. I don't usually like leave powder on for that long onto my face because they tend to dry my skin out. For contour, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, mixing these 3 shades, and I'm just gonna contour my face now. Now I'm just taking my nose contour into this little section that I was talking about earlier that I'm trying to fade in, just to make it look softer. Now I'm just taking the banana shade from this same palette and I'm just gonna brighten up underneath my eyes even more. Y'all know I love a good under eye highlight. For blush, I'm taking this Ciate London blush, and this is in the shade Marbled Light Halo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this now to my cheeks. I'm breaking out all throughout this cheek area right here, and I have no idea why. And it's not even pimples, it's just texture. Pissing me off. Gotta pop my nose pin back in. Okay, before I do my highlighter, I'm just gonna go back to eyes because we're still not done with the eyes. I'm taking the NYX, this is their retractable eyeliner. I'm just gonna go ahead and first line my tight line and waterline with this. For my lower lash line, I'm gonna keep it fairly simple as opposed to what I did at the top. So I'm just going into this shade and the dark brown shade from the Morphe, what was this? The 39L Hit the Lights palette, and I'm just gonna go ahead and buff out my lower lash line with those 2 shades. And I am dipping into black a little bit just towards the outer corner because I always like to go into like a darker shade for this outer section right here. Just taking my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I ran out of my Bad Gal Bang mascara, so that's why I'm using this today. And this mascara isn't actually that bad. I like this. Alright, now I'm going back to my NYX glitter, and I am just gonna do that inner corner section that I always do, right underneath that like extension thing. And I still have to glue that inner corner gem as well, so I'm gonna do that after I do this. Alright, so I'm actually going to do my inner corner highlight right now using the highlighter that I'm going to use on my face. So the highlighter I'm using for my face is Elan Crystals. So this is a spray highlighter, and I wasn't going to spray this on my face. I was going to apply it by spraying on my hand and then applying to my face. So I'm actually just using that same highlighter as my inner corner highlight. And I'm putting that down first so that I can put that gem on top of it. Going back to that highlighter, spraying it onto the back of my hand. You can spray it directly onto your face, but I've done it before and it's not fun. You will end up making a huge mess. So I prefer doing it this way so I'm in full control of how much I need to apply. So I'm just like rubbing my brush into my hand. Alright, for lipstick, first I'm going in with this Gerard Cosmetics liquid lipstick. This is in the shade 1995 and it's just like a nude color. Now on top of that, I'm going in with Ambreesh Cosmetics. This is in the shade Say Yes. I don't want to do matte lips, so I'm actually going to change it to Bad and Bare. It's a satin lipstick from MAC and it's brown. I don't know why I like went in with color. I wanted to do something muted, so hopefully this will work. Alright, and then to make it glossy, I'm going into Makeup Forever. What is this? This is Plexi Gloss number 202. I don't know why I applied like 4 different colors, but I was trying to figure out what color I wanted to do, but I want glossy lips with this look, so. Honestly, I could have just done this MAC lipstick by itself and then the gloss on top and I would have been happy. Alright, so my hair was already waved. So this set actually comes with a Dika and earring, so I'm gonna put that in right now. Man, I don't know why this Dika was so hard to put in. It's so small. Alright, now I'm gonna put in my earrings. And then the Sahara for these earrings you can't put behind, so I have to like pin it to my head somehow. The hell do I put this? Man, being desi is so much maintenance. Alright you guys, this completes the final look. This is like the first time I'm wearing black, full black desi clothes, and it's not even mine. This is my sister's outfit. But yeah, if you guys do incorporate the rhinestone thing like I did, make sure that you have enough time to do it because it was so tedious. It took so long. This is actually the look that I wore for my Don't Rush the Makeup Brush challenge with the girls, the DMV vendor girls. So that's why I just wanted to record the whole look for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!